Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gents. It's Tony from Holiday Rep Adventures, and I'm bringing you some videos today from Los Cristianos here on the beautiful island of Tenerife. If you're new to the channel, I worked for Airtours Holidays as a holiday rep here on the island of Tenerife, along with a number of other destinations. So join me on a trip down memory lane as I show you around the sights and sounds of the resort here in Los Cristianos. Now, if you are new to the channel and this is your first time watching this video, make sure you click the subscribe button down below, tick the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on a new uploaded video. There's many more videos from here in Tenerife on the Tenerife playlist. Again, that's linked in the description down below, or you can check it out on my channel. If you're looking at another destination and you're considering Lanzarote, or you want to reminisce of your time on the island of Lanzarote, I also have a playlist from there covering the wonderful resort of Puerto del Carmen, another one of my favorite destinations in the Canary Islands. So join me as we continue and have a look around with me here in the resort of Los Cristianos. So we're here directly outside the Los Cristianos beach. Now in the distance you can see one of the boat trips just making its way out of the harbour. It's in the style of a pirate ship. If you have an opportunity to go out on a boat trip during your stay here on the island, then consider it, because it's a good opportunity for you to see some of the wildlife in its natural habitat. When I used to work here, I would go as often as possible just to catch a glimpse of the whales and the dolphins, and it's a spectacular experience, definitely not to be missed. As we pan around the resort of Los Cristianos, you've got the 4-star Arona Grand Hotel just on the other side of the bay. You've got the Sol Arona, the dark brownish tower block there. I used to work in both of those hotels, and you've also got a variety of other accommodation spread around and a little bit further afield from the old town here. Now, if you're looking for a cheap and cheerful stay, you may be a single traveller, you don't want to be affected by high prices because of a single person occupancy, then there's also a variety of pensions here in the old town of Los Cristianos. So there's a variety of different options for you to take advantage of during your stay. Again, you can find out more about them online and just by having a walk around Los Cristianos. Also, I'll try and point some of the accommodation out for you as we take one last look of everyone being energetic and playing beach volleyball on the beach itself of Los Cristianos. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to join in something energetic like this, or would you prefer to just sit on one of the seating areas and take in the amazing sights of the resort itself. So you'll see there's quite a lot of eateries in the area, and we're going to head into the old town. It's very quaint, and if you've come to Los Cristianos before but not ventured into the old town, then I'll have to say that you're missing out. It has a very typical Spanish feel to it compared to the other resort of Playa de las Americas, and further up in the direction of Adeque, which has Terviscus, Fanabe areas in it too. You've got loads of choices for eating out here. A lot of these places do the cooked breakfast, the lunchtime snacks. You can get the sandwiches, otherwise known as bocadillos. And I would regularly have for lunch a bocadillo con jamón y queso, which was a ham and cheese sandwich, or I would have one filled with a Spanish tortilla, which is a Spanish omelette with potato and garlic mayonnaise, which is known as alioli. All very, very tasty. Now, you've also got, if you just want a quick bite, it's not for me personally, but there's also a Burger King there. I prefer to have some of the local cuisine when I come on my travels, but the option is there for you if that's something that you like. You've also got some small supermarkets dotted around the area. You will find that the resort is well catered for if you have mobility issues. You can either take the steps or they've got ramps as well. And you've got a selection of local bars in the area. Here's the Dial Fountain Bar. The Fontana, they're offering Guinness. If you like Guinness, then keep this in mind. And a number of other bars in this area. We'll continue our way up. Now here, just off the beachfront, there's an ice cream parlour, Aquolina, and they offer lactose-free and gluten-free options for the ice cream. So if you do have some specific dietary requirements, then you feel that you're limited to where you can go for ice cream, etc., or something to eat, have a look at Aquolina. It's literally moments from the seafront and beach here in Los Cristianos in the old town. Now, I love walking around the old town here in Los Cristianos. There's so many options of eateries. You've got the Royal Bengal, an Indian tandoori restaurant here. They do a special banquet for €12.95, and directly opposite there's a Dutch cafeteria. Again, something for everybody here. And then there's a cafe and tea room just in the distance there. And you can literally spend hours walking around the old town of Los Cristianos. And here's a bakery, El Panete. It's a very tempting offer. If you fancy a treat whilst you're on holiday, you want to stop for a cafe, then again, I'll show you. You're literally just moments away down from the beachfront itself, and you can get some coffee and cake or other food options there. Again, it is 20 past 11 in the morning, so quite a lot of these establishments are opening up. You will find, although certain streets just have steps, you can walk. Bear with me as the workers start their work, doing some repairs. You will find there's areas to get you around if you have accessibility issues. Now this path is got a selection of bars and restaurants along it. We'll try and capture that. That's one side, and you've got some gift shops and some more eateries along this area. And just picture yourself in an evening time or lunchtime having a walk along and stopping for a bite to eat. Again, there's local restaurants, and they cater for all tastes. Very popular with the Spanish as well. And there's a Norio coffee shop there that looks very tempting. You can see people outside, and they're enjoying their time now. This orangey coloured building here, it's the La Paloma pension, and then this pension playa there. Again, they'll offer cheap accommodation if you're looking for a cheap stay. You booked a cheap flight from the UK and you want to stay in the centre of Los Cristianos, then there's a couple of pensions here. The La Paloma pension, and then the pension playa, the white building just directly opposite. So worth checking out. And we'll continue our walk along. A supermarket in this street, a variety of clothes shops, and a typical Canarian restaurant. So if you want to try some of the Canarian food, which is absolutely delicious, then check this out. It's not open at the moment. It more than likely be open later on in the day. And if you've come all the way to Tenerife or another Canary island and you've come across this video, let me know if you've tried some Canarian food. One of the main things is Canarian potatoes, which are prepared by being boiled in salt water. And they come with a couple of salsas for you to dip the potatoes into. And it's either green, which is mojo verde, or a red, slightly more spicy sauce. But when I say spicy, it's just got a slight hint of spice. That's mojo rojo. And if you've not tried Canarian potatoes before and you're here in Los Cristianos, check out one of the local restaurants to try the Canarian potatoes, otherwise known as papas arrugadas. So papas arrugadas is Canarian potatoes. If you've not tried those before and you're coming all the way to the Canary Islands, it's a definite, and it's something I always look forward to when I come to the island. I'll try and put a picture up on this screen of what it looks like. And again, if you're new to the channel and you've just found this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm bringing you some travel videos and some memories of my time working in the island of Tenerife and further afield as a holiday rep. Some of the videos will contain some funny stories, some will contain some stories with a shock factor. So make sure you subscribe and tick the bell notification so you can be updated on when I upload a new video. So just walking through the streets. I'm going to turn right here, but you can just see there's a variety of clothes shops there in the distance. And we're going to turn right here. There's some more eateries here. There's a pizzeria, a travel agent. A travel agent if you're thinking of splashing the cash and buying some accommodation overseas. You can always have a look in the window. And a couple of bars and eateries. If you've got a sweet tooth, then there's My Donut here, which offers you a selection of donuts and coffee. It all depends what you want to eat really for your breakfast. A souvenir shop in the area. I absolutely love walking around Los Cristianos. It's just got, like I said earlier, it's got that Spanish feel to it. Again, if we turn right, it will take us down to the beachfront itself. And again, you can see a lot of the eateries have like the seating area down the centre of the pathway. Shops on either side, restaurants on either side as well. And we're going to continue up towards the left. There's a fresh seafood bar there. And if you need a pharmacy during your stay, then there's one in this area too. There's also one of the local banks, and we're going to continue in this direction. So leave me a comment down below if you've been to Los Cristianos before, you've had a walk around the area. One thing I'll point out is a sweet shop, which would be great for the kids. It's called Demos, and if you've got a sweet tooth, just look out for the yellow bear outside, and they sell a variety of sweets, which is the pick and mix option. Very tempting, but I'm going to be good for now, at least. You've got another mural on the wall here, so some lovely artistry, and loads of side streets that will take you down. There's a bazaar shop there selling leather goods. Again, all the routes lead down to the beach, just in the distance, and we'll continue through Los Cristianos itself. Always good to come for a bit of shopping. You can see we're in a shaded area, so if you find you're getting a bit hot for the day, then have a little wander around the old town of Los Cristianos. On the left hand side, we've come to an open square outside the church. And then there's so many different ways to walk around the island. A couple of other travel agencies. A lovely Spanish bar, La Gavota, and some shops selling designer wear, excursions, and gifts and trinkets. But you'll find that here in Los Cristianos, this square is quite popular. You'll normally see some of the kids playing, especially in the early evening, directly outside the church. You'll see a lot of the locals gathering in the area. You can see people are enjoying a break, taking the weight off their feet. There's plenty of seating area in the area, and lovely to come through, not only in the daytime, but also in the evening. And we're going to continue. So there's a variety of local eateries in this area too, and if you're driving, this is one of the main routes that will bring you down and through Los Cristianos, and you can head back up this way and it will take you into Playa de las Americas area, and it's an experience driving on the island. Very enjoyable, nothing to worry about whatsoever. Now, in this area as well is the Revron Plaza. It's a 4-star hotel. The reception is just next to the bank there. There's a property agency, and then there's a Pandora Jewelers just on the corner, and it's directly opposite the church in this square. Definitely come here in the evening. This is a good location if you want to stay in a 4-star hotel in the center of Los Cristianos. So this is the Hotel Revron Plaza. We used to use the hotel at peak times in the summertime for guests that had booked 4-star hotel deals but were allocated on arrival. So we always had some positive feedback from them when we'd pick up or at the end of their stay. Again, it's a great location, walking distance to all the amenities in Los Cristianos, and one to consider if you're coming to the resort. That's the Revron Plaza. We're going to cross over and make our way along here. There's another eatery. They do takeaway only. It's Rincon. The eatery is Rincon del Am, and you can see the queue in there. And they do coffee as well as a selection of pastries and bread. So definitely worth checking out. Some of those look very, very tempting. They do a selection of pastries and the baguettes. And there you can see, also just in the distance, there's some donuts as well. So we're in more of a local area here, and there's a variety of shops here that you can have a look at. And this is also an area for the residents on the island here in Los Cristianos. Again, let's have a look here. So, a flat in Los Cristianos, 880,000 euros to buy that. It's for sale. It's 460 meters squared. It's got a garden and a terrace, and comes with 4 bedrooms, and it's a furnished bedroom. Trying to remember all my Spanish here, and it's complete with a pool as well. So very, very good. Very, very good. Interesting. So if you are looking for an accommodation, then have a look at some of the travel agencies. So here's a fruit shop here selling some of the local cuisine. You've got the fruit from the cactus just there. They've got a variety of others. You've got the small Canarian bananas, pomegranates, custard apples, a large selection of fruits, papaya, passion fruit, which is called maracuya. If you've got the taste for some fresh fruit, then you can get that here in the old town of Los Cristianos. Again, there's another bakery here. They've got the filled croissants, and you can get some coffee. There's more bars and restaurants, the local ones. So if you want that Spanish feel, just up from the cathedral, which is just where the vehicles are in the distance, then, the church, then just about 100 yards up, you've got some more eateries. Definitely worth coming to explore. Now that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this walk around the old town of Los Cristianos, then tick the like button down below, the thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on Los Cristianos, and if you've not done so already, subscribe to the channel and tick the bell notification of when I upload more videos. There will be more coming. There's also some on there already. So go and check out the playlist for Tenerife, and if you want to see somewhere further afield, there's also a playlist for the island of Lanzarote, covering the resort of Puerto del Carmen. That's all for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.